and find our peace in place. If you would, let your arms just hang down beside you. Let me pin myself here, so there we go. Arms just drift down. Find something that's fluid, relaxing into your position. Let the body just kind of sway side to side. Inhale one direction, exhale the other, whichever way you like. Let the wrists become very relaxed. Let the focus of class today, especially when we go into our Tai Chi movements, be the hands. And we're going to do a movement that my teacher educated me on, where we don't use the hands at all. They stay completely supple, relaxed, asleep if you will. Exhale, we float across. Now lift the heel, a little heel lift, and coming back down. The toe still stays to the floor, just breath in. Feel the weight shifting, with the knees stay that gentle bend to each. And feel the rooting in, the substantial weight into the one side over the other. Let the heels come back and rest down to the floor. Let the hands gently close. And now let the waist turn up so the arms wrap around the body. And what we're going to do is called drumming the body. In your hands, gently tap the front end of the posterior of the body, just around the waistline, maybe a little bit higher if you like. Now start to feel that weight shift that we just had. From lifting the heels, only the heels stay down. As you feel the weight, push in, releasing, gathering, releasing, gathering. Let's decelerate, let the arms come back to just hanging from the side of you. Hands gently open. The waist gently turns us to and fro. Slowing down like a pendulum, losing its speed, we come to a gentle, serene stillness in the body. Breath, the hands draw up, inhale. The word this week is health, H-E-A-L-T-H, which means also to be whole, be complete, in our mental, emotional, and physical energy. And just pull the energies up, send it to where they need to go. In those three areas, to become more complete. Now this time, as we float down, we open up the arms, extending out to the sides of the room. Take a big breath in, feel the shoulder blades pull away from the center of the spine. Giving yourself a hug, drawing the energies in, sinking back through. This is called a closed circulatory system, like your vascular system. Nothing leaves, right? Continually pumping. And think of this for our energy, our chi, our vital life force, our focus of health. We bring it in, but it doesn't leave. Let's reach up to the stars. Lengthen your mind, your spine, and your breath. Find that little bend to the knees as we sink down. Opening back. Whichever path of least resistance reaching up benefits your body. look up if we like. Resting, holding our basket, if you will. Palms can be either the way they are here, about 6 inches away from the lower dantian. They can rest on top of one another or interlock fingers and let the thumbs rest. And the third option, which I'd like for us to try today, is the palms face each other, but then the palms face the belly, and the hands rest to the belly. And so when we breathe in, and we feel the expansion of the abdominals and the release as the abdominals draw back in. And each time we breathe in, filling up our lungs, top to bottom, side to side, front to back. One more big, beautiful breath, just like that. As we exhale, the hands drift down beside you. Now here our fingers are going to interlock for hands support the heavens or hold up the sky. And that's all it is. No side leans, no rotations, just reaching up. Now lengthen, extend the shoulders, a little raise off the heels, and sink right back down. Exhale is all the way down, even into the release of the fingers. Speaking of release, release the tension in the lumbar spine. Let the tailbone be invited just to tuck under, just a small amount. So you can feel that tension let go in the low back. Inhale to the top. Letting go. 2 more. You can look straight ahead and raise the heels. You can just look up and not raise the heels. Or you can give it a go for a little of both, maintaining your stability. So wherever that heel raise is, to maintain your stability. And here as we come down, fingers separate. That was the last one. And just open up, gather the chi, whichever way your body calls you to do so. I feel like reaching around the world right here. Bringing you and all those that bring me positivity and connection into mind, into body. And resting. And feeling through your body what it felt through the movements. Like stepping off a ship and still feeling the rocking of the motion of the ocean, even though you didn't feel it while you were on the ship. We're going to shift to the center of the movements, which is the fourth movement in the Qigong. And looking to the stars and bowing to the earth. So the hands to pockets. Here we go. Breathe in, hands to side. Gentle fist coming to the kidneys. Exhale, release the shoulders. Looking up to the sky. Open the chest, everything from the chin to the pelvis. We look up. Gently coming back forward. Arms melt down. The chin melts down. We melt down to the earth. Now today is one of those days where you just feel like the fingers need to go under the kneecaps, go right ahead. But then draw to the center of the spine, up to the sky. Repeat. Inhale. Exhale. Whenever you got it, exhale, come forward. Now maybe your body wants to go all the way down to the floor. If you can, we're going to circle the outline of the foot. The blade to the toes, to the arch, back to the heel, and then gently draw back up. Flow going. knees bent when you float back down. Trace the outline of the side of the thighs. Feel the shoulder blades open up. Feel them gently retract back down. One more, please. And your body is saying the same thing. One more, please. When you rise up, gather the vital life force. Front, side, above. Bring in the energy of health, to be whole. Oh, what would it be like to be whole again? Just imagine it, feel it. Let it infuse your body with thought and purpose. Take a long breath in. When you get to the very end of where you think inhale is, 2 more sips of air in. Let it go. When you push all the air out, 2 more little puffs of air to get it out. Then repeat the movement again for breath. When you exhale, the arms drift down. They stay heavy. And we jingle the body, a little bend to the knees, a little tapping of the heels. Letting the body stay relaxed enough that the arms are jingling all by themselves. And if for some reason they're not, then give them a little extra purposeful shake. Find a rhythmical breath that works best for you. Now I count back from 3 when we get to 1. We'll come to a stop. Let your arms bounce off the earth, up into the sky. Fly away. 3, 2, 1. One more, let the arms just float away. Lift up. As we come down, the arms become heavy, all the way beside you, whenever they get there. You know there's never a rush for class. Let your arms just gently hang off beside of you again. When you like, let's just draw a foot. Doesn't matter which one, whatever. I'm going to go back a little bit in the camera here, because we're going to do our steps. Forward and back. Well, let's open the door first. So we're going to pour all the weight down, even to both legs. Shift it over to the beach side. We step out sideways to the yin-yang. The breath in, leading with the toe. Exhale, sinking down. 3 times. Opening the door right here. Just the arms. And here, wrists completely heavy. Let them stay completely heavy. They have no work to do today. It's hard to let go of that tension, but let your intention be to do so. 1 more. Now, since this is all things flying, let's fly away. But here, let the wrists still stay relaxed. Let the elbows sink down first. A closed circulatory system of keeping the energy in, building self-cultivation, if you will. So the chi is flowing through the eyes, the palms of the hands, the soles of the feet. So your eyes can be gently, halfway, sleepily open. And imagine energy pulling back into you through the palms of the hands, facing you. 1 more here. Now here, when we come in to embrace the full moon, palms face you, like we're giving ourselves that. And And let's open up. Palms still facing in. Inhale. The yin-yang hand now goes down. We sink into the earth. Exhale. Now we'll take note here that we have nothing to do with the hinging of the hands. We keep them in place. Something less for us to think, focus, deal with. Open up. One more each side. Inhale. And as you sink and rise to the body, feel the weight is even to each leg. Now hold the moon. Step away from the beach to step forward. Let the wild goose fly away. Let the hands just stay the way they are. Just extend the elbows away. There we go. Now pull the energies back in. A little breath in. A little turn away from the movement of where we release. Gather the energy. Just expand it through the body. Exhale. And bring it back in. Imagine, if you will, with each contraction and expansion, it's like our heart is beating. Pulling in, releasing out, just to gather again. One more here. Now let both elbows reach out in front, the palms face down. So this is nothing new here. Hands float across the sky. Take your step back into place. There we are now. Here's our moon, palms facing ourselves. We step in to step back out. And let it go. Pay no attention to what the hands are doing. Just feel calm. Feel full of health. Just so the front knee has a little tiny bend to it, just so the knee doesn't lock out. And there we hinge. There's a diagonal flying, right? The goose is flying away. One more here. Now we step back in to become the dragon that plays with the clouds. The palms still face ourselves, floating across. And they just trade places like they always have. Let the waist turn you. But now we're going to sink all the way into the side of the yin-yang. We'll step away from the beach, bring our feet what is together for us today. Feel the weight root right back into the beach side. And exhale, we float across. We'll take one more step away from the beach. And just stay right here. But still feel the weighing in and release of the feet. Rooting into the earth and unrooting. Okay. 3 steps back. Here we go. Let the knees stay gently bent, releasing the tailbone. The spine's lifted to the sky while the tongue rests somewhere in the roof of the mouth. Elbows stay heavy, and this is the last step out before we become the rooster that crows on one leg. And so the arm that goes down now is done. Just let it hang right there. Drifting down, we're going to lift up on the beach side. So we point the toe, lift the knee where you maintain your balance. And we come right back down. Exhaling all the way till the hand and the foot reach to the earth. And we breathe in. A little rotation in the spine here. But here, the wrist is relaxed, right? And we're pulling the energy down through this side. And then we pull it up, recirculate it through. Inhale. Exhale. So with the goose flying away, we drew through the center of the body, expanded through the center of the body. And now we draw through the crown of the head and push down to the center of the sole of the foot. One more for our other side. Now let both arms reach out, release the wrist, palms face the bottom. Turn to the yin-yang. Let's embrace the full moon, and as we're embracing the full moon, let the wrists go ahead and come together. Let's take our step out so we can grasp the sparrow's tail. There's the press. The wrists stay down anyway here, right? They stay released. It's only here that we don't lift the fingers. Just imagine drawing the energy down through the leg, back up, pulling it back into you, collecting, and recirculating it through the body. Like our lymph system. Cleanse the body. Bring in some healing feeling to increase our health. Elbows to head. More bent is better when we extend away. Last one is here. We'll go to the other side. Exhale. Now the wrists stay relaxed. Here we go. We're going to travel across the sky. Stepping back in when you have it. We embrace the full moon, palms facing ourselves. Then the wrists connect to our heart. And here we take our step out. Really let the sparrow fly away, no longer grasping its tail. Exhale. Floating down here, just pulling in, scooping up. But not letting go, just expanding it away. We draw it back in. We're washing ourselves of things that are not of good health. Let the wrist meet at the big pulse of the heart. The toe. Let's have one more, please. Exhale. In the same way we get over here, we're going to go back to the other side so the white crane can spread its wings before it flies away. Here we go. We step in. Now when we step in with the other foot, remember we go to the ball of the foot. There's the ball of the foot. Take the empty step out. So there's the empty step. And the bottom hand sweeps across. The top hand rises just above the eyebrow. Let's fly away. Just one time. Bring in the beach side to hold the bottom of the moon. Pull in the beach side toe. Right there's the ball of the foot. And we rotate to the step and we open. There's our crane. One time just to fly away here. And just to feel the difference of it all. As we come up, now let the hands come back to their regular motion and embrace the full moon with the palms facing each other. The bottom palm just rotates down, the top palm faces away. And let's open up and do that same to the other side. Here we go. Beach hand comes down, here's our breath in. Release. Let the top hand sweep down. The foot you stepped in with, pour all the way through. Let's draw our feet together. Closing the door, breath comes in and out. back to our Wuji position. Feel the crown of your head lift it tall to the sky. Relax the jaw. Shoulders fluttering, pulled to the earth as the spine is lifted to the stars. Relaxing the waist. A little step out. Just where we maintain our balance. Palms face away. Let's gather the chi 3 times. Out and round and down. Even as we stand here, feel the weight evenly distributed to each leg. And the last passing of these hands, think of those people, places, things, thoughts, and ideas that bring us health, healing, hope, and happiness into our minds, our mental energy, into our hearts, our emotional energy, into our bodies, our physical energy. And with that, I thank you so very much for joining me here for lunch today, ladies. I hope you have a splendid rest of the day. Next week will be all new movements that maybe you've experienced before in other ways, but